What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to take a look at the drone. I know there's so many questions about the drone. What's good about it? Why is everybody always talking about the drone, the skills and components, skill chips, all that stuff? So let's dive in. What is the drone? The drone is something that you can get unlocked early on in the game. You get it equipped, it automatically runs with your teams. The difference between that and the skill chips is you have to not only get these skill chips, but then you have to wait to unlock these different levels. For the chips, you can see here at the different levels that you need to unlock the skill chips for your marches and the skill chip boost increase for each level. So you can see right here, right now I'm currently at 300. I'm about to hit 450. When I get to 450, I can attach it to 4 squads instead of just 3. And my chip boost is increased +3 instead of just +2. So what that means is your skill chips get this orange increase on top of the value where it says fixed value of 800,000, I get an additional 160,000. That is that increase that they're showing here, this +2. And so that goes all the way up to +4, +5 as this increases. So let's talk about the fixed bonuses right out the gates, what you're getting when you get the drone. And that is the drone has this HP, attack, and defense stat here. And then on the right side, you will see these other percentages, which is the amount that is going to your heroes. So this number here on the left times 19% gives me the hero HP bonus my drone is giving me. So every hero gets almost 700,000 HP and then 16,700 attack and almost 3,000 defense. So the drone has its own fixed stats, which affects its attack, which it launches attacks, it attacks 2 front row units, and then this skill can further be enhanced by skill chips. So that skill is affected by the attack that this does. So the higher your drone, the more damage it's going to do, and the more it's going to buff your heroes. Going over to the components here, these are extremely important to get. Try to get any way you can. If you see these come up in different item shops, pick them up. If you see them come up in events, pick them up. If you get luxury choice chests, select drone components, because they may not seem very impactful early on. Say level 1, you only have 2,700 HP, then it goes up to 4,000, and so on. But then when you hit level 9, you have 1 million drone HP, which then translates to your hero HP. And then on top of that, you have the reduced damage taken by critical hits by 2%. And at level 10, that's going to be even higher. So slowly getting these over time increases your team's attack, defense, HP, skill damage, damage reduction. This one is HP and HP boost. And then this one is hero defense and boost hero defense by another 10%. And then going over here, I only have level 8s at the moment, but this increases your crit rate for your heroes and then your defense for your drone, and then drone attack, and then crit damage for your heroes. And then you have boost hero attack, boost skill damage, and boost hero damage or hero attack. So missile is probably one of the biggest items in your drone because you're going to get hero attack, you're doing skill damage, and then you get the fixed attack increase as well. So if you get drone selection chests, make sure you're selecting the missile component. Because everything on the right side here, you have a lower chance to get. When opening up boxes, you're more likely to get items on the left side. The items on the left side aren't bad, but the missile is certainly one of the best ones on here. And down at the bottom, you can see exactly how much these components affect my team overall. You have the drone HP, hero HP, drone attack, hero overlord attack, drone defense, and then so on and so on. all the way down to boost hero defense and boost skill damage. So as you increase these numbers will go up. So you can keep track of what you are doing, what you're getting out of these components. Overall, though, this is probably one of your biggest power gains in the game, is getting the components and getting them leveled up. And then going back here to the drone and the skill chips. So the combat boost is where you're going to level this up to where you can equip your skill chips, so your different marches. And as you level this up, you're going to get fixed stats again, and then you have this skill chip boost here. All you're going to do is either hit the quick add, and it'll automatically add if you have the experience items, or if you have a bunch of chips that are maybe say blue level or purple status, they'll put those in there automatically, or you can individually select some to put in there to upgrade your level. And then going over to the skill chips. This is probably one of the most confusing parts about this. It's certainly not as easy as straightforward as the components. You open up the boxes, you get the components, you upgrade them as you get them. The skill chips, however, you have to, one, pick which ones you want. You have to put them on your team and then figure out which ones you want to go for. Obviously, you want to pick and go for the ones for the march that is going to be the most important to you. So for me right now, it's the air squad. I have my air chips all in here. I've been leveling them up. I was a little behind because I did start off with tank. I got a lot of my tank ones upgraded. So my air squad is a little bit further behind. I did get this one up to 5-star because when you get this one up to 5-star, you get a 12% damage reduction until the battle ends, plus 2% because mine is plus 2 for my combat boost level. So very good for defense. And then I am working on this one right now to increase the damage my aircraft team will do when the drone attacks, and how many targets the drone actually hits when it does its attack. Because your drone can do a significant amount of damage in a fight when all of your stuff is upgraded and it's got a high attack. So those two are very powerful. This one on the left here, the fission item, is very good because it not only boosts your hero's attack, it also reduces the damage of your team taken by enemy tactics, which is their active skills. And if you go down to the preview window, if you want to know what the upgrades you're getting in the future, you can click right here and see what you get on the next star upgrade, and it'll highlight where it says major star upgrade, and then it'll tell you reduces damage dealt by all enemy tactics by 11%. And then again, you're going to have these skill boost stats here as well. So you get it up to, you upgrade it again, you're going to get more on top of every other stat that you're getting when you include the star level. And then going over to the right side, you have the armor. This is pretty good for defense, making your team a little tankier, help them last a little bit longer in fights in order to do more damage. So overall, I wouldn't say you should ignore some and build others specifically, but the shield here, very strong when you get that upgraded to 5-star. Same thing with the lethal firestorm. And this one is very good for defense, but this is probably one I would build last, especially if you have the quantum field already. Maybe build the ultra fusion, because then you're getting the attack and damage reduction. So this does both sides of it for you. And just to show you a battle report real quick to see what the drone is doing, if you look at my damage here, I am doing 527 million with Diva, 353 million with Morrison, and then 288 million with the drone. Once I get this leveled up to 150, that number should jump up a bit, but then it also increases the skill damage for your hero. One last thing on the drone, if you go to the upgrade preview up at the top right, you will see the different skill upgrades you get and what milestones they are at. Once you get up to 150 and you unlock these different skins, you can see all hero skill damage plus 2%. And then the very top one at level 200 is all heroes damage taken minus 5%. And lastly, the little add-on here is you can select the skin, whatever you want people to see when you are fighting. I like to mess around and just run the little Pathfinder here, the basic entry one, but you can put on whatever one you want, or if you have a holiday skin, you can put on one of the holiday skins here as well. And the holiday skins, while they've only released 2 of them, hoping they will release more because they are pretty popular. These do crit rate for your team, as well increase the drone attack by 1,000. Well, thanks again for watching, everybody. I hope this video helped you understand why the drone is so important and what to upgrade on it. Always be on the lookout for drone chests anywhere you can find them. Try to get into drone digs. If you can get into drone digs, get the parts out of them so you can upgrade as fast as you can. And the drone digs are going to have the parts for you. They're going to have the component chests. And then anywhere you see them in different shops throughout the week, make sure you pick them up. As always, guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.